My name is Teresa. I'm with the Box Springs Library. During the month of October, we're going to be giving out free wizard wands for every 5 books that you check out. This is what it looks like to begin with, and we're going to turn this into this. So if you're ready, let's get started. So today we are going to take your original plain wizard wands that you got from the library for checking out at least 5 books, and we're going to turn them into these wizard wands that are all jazzed up. You can do any design that you want. These are a couple that I have done. This one was with paint. We made it into a fire kind of one. This one is more of a Mother Nature one with the vines. This one is an ice one, and that we did with hot glue. And this one is more of a pirate one, and it has the skull, and I put some jewels in it, and it has a spider on it. So today I'm going to demo these two, the ice one and the nature one. Okay, so everything I tell you can be applied to any of the wands, and we're going to go over some of the things you might need. Anything that I have is very inexpensive. You can get it at like a dollar store or Walmart. It's very inexpensive, so do not go out and try to spend a lot of money on different things. A couple things that get you, and then once you make your wizard wands, please send them to us so that way we can see them. Just post them on our website, our Facebook page. Okay, so the first thing I have are some crystal gems. We got these at the Dollar Tree, the green ones. These big chunky clear ones we got at Walmart. They were a whole strip for 99 cents. Again, you don't have to spend a lot. You're gonna need some glitter. I just happen to have star glitter left over from the summer reading program. You can use any kind of glitter you want. Again, don't spend a lot of money. If you want your handle to have glitter on it, that's where that's gonna come in. You're gonna need a glue gun and some glue sticks. These little plastic creatures I got, we've had for a while, and you can get these very inexpensive at the Dollar Tree, Walmart, anything like that. In the Halloween section, they're gonna have little party items, little skeletons. You can pick these up and paint them and then glue them to your wand, as I did in the pirate one. That's the actual ring that I used. I added extra paint to it, and then I had some of the cheap little jewels that I was telling you we got from Walmart, and just put in the eye and then glued them down. And then that's the spider, which is that same spider, and I just clipped them on and painted it, and then I added a little glue to make sure he didn't go anywhere. The paint that I used is this acrylic paint. You can buy these at Walmart. They range anywhere between 50 cents to $1 per tube. You do not need a big tube like this. These little ones will work just fine. Don't spend a lot. You don't need the gloss. The flat will work just fine, because I'm going to show you how to seal it at the end. Okay, and then you're going to need some paint brushes, different size paint brushes, nothing fancy. You're just going to need different ones because of the different paints you're going to use. And then the last, you're going to need a pair of scissors. Okay, oh, you're also going to need some kind of board or plate to mix your paints in. Okay, I'm just going to use this cardboard. So let's move some of this stuff out of the way and we will get started. Okay, so first one we're going to start with is the nature one. Okay, so I had the gold or brown wand. Now if you look close, you can see there are designs on the wand that's pre-made on there. That is what was my inspiration for my vines. And so I just painted them and continued the paint downward and upward. and then I added some leaves. So that's what we're going to do. But first we're going to start with the handle, because that's the part you hold. We need that to dry first. So remove that. And we're going to remove that. So we're going to give it a little paint, and you don't need a lot. That about right there will do. And then a little bit of the lighter green for the leaves. And that is all you need for this entire wand. So we're going to start with a wider brush, and we're going to brush the whole base of it, bottom and top. And there's no wrong way to do this, because this is supposed to look like grass, so the streaking in it is going to be perfectly fine. It's only going to take about 5-10 minutes for this area to dry. While this dries, we're going to work on the wand. We will probably put a second coat on this. That's why we're working on this, to give this time to dry, okay? So while this is drying, we're going to start drawing our vines. And again, this section was already pre-made into the wand, so that is what's determining which direction my vines go. And you may need to switch brushes at this point in time. You may want a smaller, more detailed brush, because these can be very small to get into. all the glue on that you want. If you have any spider webs and it's cool, go ahead and pull them off, the spider webs from the hot glue gun. If they're still hot, give them a few minutes to dry, and then you can go back and just pop them off. They just pull off real easy once they're cool. So once it is cool, then you're going to paint this outside part. You could leave it this way if you want. It's totally up to you, but I did paint mine to give it a more frosty feel. So we're going to move the glue gun, and with a detail, we're actually going to pick up little additional colors. We're going to add a little gray, and I like mine with a little purple. To me, purple kind of makes you feel cold. And then I have some white paint that's in this container. It was left over from our painting class, but it is just an acrylic paint, okay? So once it is dry, you can touch it. You're going to take your paint and just do a little mixing and just give it a little brushing. And a little bit goes a long way. You don't want to cover it like you cover the bottoms. You just want to hit it to the highlighted area. And it can be gray, it could be the purple, it could be blue, whatever you want to mix. And just give it a light brushing. And see, this is cool enough that I can already touch it. It does not take long for your glue gun to cool down, nor does it take long for your paint to dry. So now once you get this to the color that you want, then you go back with your white, because your white is the frost, and you're just going to give it again a light brushing to pick up some of the spots. You're not covering it all white, because that's not what we did over here. We just brushed it with the white to give it a little frosty look. Okay, and once this is all dry, again, I would take the clear fingernail polish and polish over this, even on this, especially on this, in the bumps and crevices of here. Get your clear fingernail polish and get in there and make sure that you get all those crevices so your paint won't flick off of your hot glue, because you can see I'm scraping mine and it's not coming off because it was sealed with that clear fingernail polish. Okay, same thing with this. I have these chunky rhinestones. You just measure out how big and how long you need it, cut it, and then stick it on. Cut that way, and we'll cut this way. Off. Whenever you peel this, there's an adhesive back and then the rhinestone stuck on the adhesive. Make sure you peel the adhesive off the plastic. I'm going to need 2 hands for this. Here, and then need to. If you want, you can give it a little extra hot glue, but you don't have to. On your wand part, if you're at Walmart, they also have some little rhinestones, and that's what I got on this, is I put the small rhinestones on, and some of them I gave a little brush with the white to make them look frosted. That is an option that you can do. You don't have to. Or if you wanted to go back whenever it was wet and put some of your little stars on, you can also do that. If you put anything on here, make sure you brush it again with the clear fingernail polish to make sure it's good and sealed. Okay? So these I'm not going to do for you, but like I said, these are just cheap, inexpensive things that we picked up and just glued on here. Same procedure. We painted the highlight part. I just brushed with some gold, and then for antiquing area, I brushed with a little gray and white, and really made that stand out. I did add some red rhinestones at the bottom because, in my opinion, pirates are all about jewels and things, so we did add the jewels into the eyeballs as well. For the fire one, we speckled it down with the brush, hitting it with red, gold, orange, and yellow. We added some gold up here, and then the wand itself was purple, and we took that highlighted area and added the gold, the red, and the orange to make it into flame, and then we brushed it. This, we did not use a clear fingernail polish. We used glitter glue, and we just brushed that with that, and it sealed that. So it is totally up to you. So I hope you had fun making the wands, and remember to come by the library and pick them up. So I hope you had fun making the wands. I had really fun showing you how to do it. Remember, you get one free wand for every 5 books or more that you check out. Also in October, we're going to start our virtual pumpkin decorating contest. It's a little different this year due to the whole COVID pandemic. Everything is going to be virtual. We're not taking pumpkins inside the library. There are only 2 categories this year. One is for families. For ages 4 through 12, they can decorate a pumpkin with their family, and then ages 13 and above will be entered in the teen and adult contest. We're giving out prizes for first, second, and third in each category. If you have more questions about this, please contact the library and we'll be happy to discuss it with you. Thanks, and have a great day.